And we are back with a new build. 370Z is gone forever. I'm joking. I would never sell the 370Z, so yeah, don't worry about that. The 370Z is still here, but we have got another build, and as I told you guys, I will reveal it this week. This video, I made a kind of poll on the Instagram, and one person got it right out of what, like 25-30 guesses or something like that. Always loved old European cars, old boxy European cars. I had to go back to my roots. My first car that I bought with my own money was a BMW E30. Fortunately, I got yellow stickered and I had to let go of it. I regret that so much. I bought that E30 for like $1,000, and right now you can't get anything running that's clean for under what, 10k. So yeah, that was a big mistake on my part, but hey, we're gonna own another one very soon. Well, not very soon, but we are definitely gonna own one again. The boxy long wheelbase, just underpowered, over engineered, 1,000 kilograms, just a box of metal. That's what I love. I love that. It's just all mechanical. I love it so much. Before I reveal the car, just take 5 seconds. I'm going to stop the clip for 5 seconds. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment what you think the car is right now. 5 seconds. Now that you guys are part of the journey and part of the channel, welcome to the family. I think it's time to reveal the car. It's not in the best shape, but it's such a good base for what I'm going to do to the car. All I was looking for was a good, a nice foundation to work off, and this is what I got. My heart is... Okay, let's go. Let's reveal the car. We got a Mercedes W201 190E. Well, a 180E, but it's a 190E 1.8 litre. The 190E was badged as a 180E in Australia just because of the luxury car tax and all that stuff, just so it's more affordable to the public when they rolled it out. Sometimes starts up, sometimes doesn't. It just always just needs like a jump start. I think I just need a new battery. Just going to do a whole maintenance thing on this first, just because always with a new car, full fluid change, doesn't matter if they've told you it's already been changed and stuff, just do it. It's a peace of mind for you. Gonna try to figure out what the problem is and where it's draining from the battery. Let me just show you inside and then we'll get into the problems. So yeah, just so we're not unmotivated to build this car. On the outs, paint isn't in the best shape. As you can see, this nice little clear coat coming off around the boot as well. The car needs a clean. This is pretty much all gone, almost bare metal. Yeah, the same with the hood. There's no clear coat on the hood. As you can see, compared to this A-pillar here, it's completely matte. Missing a window washer, but that one works. And my favorite thing is one wiper. It's so good. I love it so much. Need new side mirrors. It's taped up. I just realized this last night, but there's two different type of side mirrors on this car. That one's like square and this one's like rectangle. So yeah, fun. Mismatched tires as well. There's no rust anywhere in the front end. There's no rust in the door sills. There's no rust under the weather strip and everything. Even up here, there's none. I don't know if you can see, there's no rust anywhere in there. Underneath the body, there's no rust. The only place where there's rust is in here. This place here, there's rust in there, and just around here, but it's not too bad. There's no holes or anything, so could probably just fix that up really quick with like a light grind and then use some rust converter or something. Usually where your water runs down this channel and then just sits. Hardly anything wrong that I've seen from the engine bay, except obviously the battery and the non-start issue. It was starting, but yeah. Anyways, we get into that. It's a 4-cylinder 1.8 litre M102, 104. Not sure. I'm not very familiar or an expert on these engines. we will change up when we dive into this and start working on it. I've already got the whole build plan. Probably going to take a year or so. I'm just working on it bit by bit. This build series probably won't be a how-to videos and stuff like that, like how I did with the 370Z build. How much this weighs, just over a ton, like 1100 kilograms. When we do like engine work or an engine swap, this thing is going to fly. Even putting like 300 horsepower into this car, thing is just going to go gone, just gone. It's gonna be faster than my Z. At the moment, this is like pushing what, 80 horsepower. This thing's fun. Welcome to my crib. This is the interior. It's a full beige interior. As you can see, it's got power windows as well, which I love. I'm gonna give this a whole vacuum steam clean, just because I'm a bit kind of a neat freak for interior being clean and secondhand. And it doesn't smell like you. It's a bit iffy. It's a bit iffy, let me tell you. No rips in the interior. Door cards are good. We've got central locking as well. As I said, power windows. Everything is actually really good. This surround here, this gear surround is loose, and yeah, I do have to change that. There's hardly any cracks anywhere except this little bit right here. Trip meter on the odometer doesn't work, but the actual odometer does work and it does tick, so that's good. This clock has its own mind. It goes from like 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock in like 10 minutes. Look at that. No cracks on the dash whatsoever. Look at that. That is, that is just beautiful. That's the one thing that I really was looking for, was an uncracked dash. Cup holders, let's go. I don't know if they'll hold that much. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't use it when I'm driving, but it's there. The thought was there. I appreciate that, Mercedes. Thank you. All up here. Oh. The thing that I'm really happy about is this is a 30-year-old car, right? My Z is 10 years old. The sun visor on my Z broke when it was, what, 7 years old or something like that. This, 30 years old. No worries, no worries. Well, okay, let's hope this stays. Yeah. Okay. Might have spoken too soon. Oh no. Okay, let's I really just jinxed myself on camera. I can't believe that happened. Alright, I'm just gonna see how I can like put this up, and we'll see where we get. I'm just gonna take all the seats out, the front two seats, the bench on the rear, take all that out, vacuum everything, steam clean everything, just make it nice and clean inside. Keep watching the video, because I'm going to be revealing what the plan is for this build, for the W201 Mercedes build. Let's call this what should I call this build? Let's call this the golden era build. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that. I don't know if that's even a good name, but I'll watch this back and we'll decide from there. Or actually, you guys can decide in the comments below what we should call this build. To this non-starting issue, the first thing that I thought it was the alternator, but I did the old alternator trick, which was to start the car, and then when the car is running, take the positive off the battery, and if it still runs, it's not the alternator, but if it stalls out, it's the alternator. And then I figured this out, was working for a bit, and then it went again, battery dead. I think the battery has just been drained. This is my own incompetence of not looking properly. So this right here is your light switch, right? I didn't realize that this goes here. It goes to these here. So I didn't realize. I thought this was just the off. I didn't really look. So yeah, it was my own fault. I don't know what happened. I suddenly looked and I'm like, it's not in the complete off button. It's in, I don't even know what those lights do. If you know what they do, please let me know, because I don't know what they do. Now, are they parking lights, like curb parking lights? Have I even got curb parking lights? I don't even know, but that would be cool. This here controls the headlights. So I don't know if this opens the headlight, I guess, flap more open the more you have it. The headlights goes up and then down. Anyways, I got sidetracked. ADHD, sorry. Where was I? So that was drawing power from the battery, obviously, because the lights draw power from the battery. Wait, what is this? Does this? Yo, what? What's this? What happens when I pull out? You know what doesn't happen when I pull out? Child support. I don't even know. Whoa, that scared me. Yeah, I don't even know what this is. This is sick. Okay, I'm gonna figure out what happens. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. Probably just gonna get a new battery and just see how that goes. That will probably fix a lot of the issues. Oh shoot. Oh, why am I like this? Far out. Thought this toggle, because it's how it's in, I thought it was the same as this where it pulls out, but no, the whole thing just comes out. Oh damn, that scared me. Alright, let's take this car apart. Let's take this interior apart. Alright, we'll be back. So keen to get this clean and get it mine, like just a feeling of, okay, this is my car now. Like familiar smells, none of the, I guess, the secondhand funky smell and stuff. So yeah, okay, let's get to it. Let's get these front seats out. Just on the floor down here, yeah, the seats are actually in really good condition. Like, I'm actually surprised. All the cushions and everything's still intact, especially on the bench. If you see behind, it's just, everything's good. There's no rust or anything under here, which is great, because I was a bit scared what's underneath the carpet and beneath the seats. Yeah, I was just scared there was gonna be rust around there, but this looks really good, really fresh. You can see it's not that clean. Let's see how dirty this comes out in the water vacuum thing. This is probably going to make some of you guys dry reach and we have finished the clean inside, and it smells so good. I'm so happy. It it's literally so clean. Oh, I love this feeling. I don't know if you guys want to see, but I'm going to show you guys anyway. This is what the water vacuum sucked out from the interior. That's what it pulled out. Look at that. That is gross. I don't even know if it's been like water cleaned or like water vacuumed in like, I don't know how many years, if probably the whole 30 years the car has been alive. Let's get to the build plan, tell you guys what we are going to do to this car. Okay, so what we are going to do with this W201 build, exterior wise, we'll start there. We're going to go with a, yeah, get ready for this. We're going to go with a Evo 2 body kit. I love the Evo 2. I love the Evo 2 and the Evo 3 body kit. Always loved how the Evo 2 kit looks. Just looks so aggressive, and it just turns into a complete different car. Also, we are going to go on bags with this build. This is going to be so exciting. This is going to be my first ever car on air suspension. This will be very fun and very interesting to see how everything goes. And I want to make like a nice boot setup. These two are the main components for the outside. Also, we're going to change the color. Not sure what color we're going to change it to. Maybe even just keep the stock maroon color, just keep the maroon and beige color going. It brings the vibe of that era. Or I retrim the whole interior to a black leather or something like that. Obviously we're going to get new wheels. Not sure what wheels I'm going to get. I might stick with a period correct wheel just so everything kind of ties in together in that whole era, but we'll get them when we get there, because figure out the specs and stuff that I need when the body kit is on, when I've got the air suspension in, and then that's when we can measure things out. Might get new seats, I don't know. These seats are really comfy and they're in really good condition. Probably keep that for a while. These engines run for ages, right? So I'm going to keep this running with its stock engine for as long as it can. Just have a reliable engine until it blows, or like until we start getting really big issues. We do start getting problems with the engine and it just becomes a pain. Planning to engine swap it. I'm thinking of engine swapping it to something nice and simple, something nice and compact, because I don't need a lot of power in this car. Is a SR20 DET, probably a black top. I think the SR20 being a smaller 4-cylinder engine with a turbo, even pushing like 300 horsepower into this car, it'll make it so much fun. SR20, who doesn't love an SR20? These three plus the wheels are pretty much the main components. The body kit is probably going to take the longest to fit, depending on how good fitment is coming out of the box. Hopefully it's really good and hopefully it doesn't need too much work. It's not too much to go onto this build, and then also just like your normal suspension components and exhaust. Probably just go into full maintenance mode onto this car. Very excited to get this Evo 2 body kit onto the car. Just keep watching the videos because this build it's going to blow my mind. Just building fun, cool cars that we enjoy and that we think is cool. Alright, so thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.